Boom, boom, boom. Oh. You all know what that devilish satanic chanting means. That's right. More Tainted Grail. Let's do this. Off stream, I had found a replacement heart for Bayor. I filled it with monster life. Oh, there it is. And I talked him out of using it because it would turn him like crazy with the monster souls inside of it. So, end result, he's okay. He's still a blacksmith I can use. I did talk to the elder blacksmith, and he's agreed to go on the journey to find the Holy Grail. So now we need to talk to Yvain and tell him we've talked to everybody we can. This guy, I think he's training for something. Ooh. Let's go talk to the Lord up here. Hello?
Didn't expect to see you here.
I should stay out of trouble.
Oh. About the companions for your journey.
What news? The people I told you about. Have any of them agreed to join me on the quest for the Holy Grail?
2 of them agreed to join the expedition.
Well done. Naturally, I would have preferred to bring them all, but 2 will make fine company. Perhaps along the way, we'll meet others willing to lend us their skills. After all, I can hardly believe you're the only one bold enough to roam the world in search for adventure. You've done me a great favor, so allow me to repay you. Before I depart, know this. You brought change to Connacht and earned my deepest gratitude.
Aww.
Let my repayment be the blessing my lineage received from King Arthur himself.
Shield? Is it part of the shield?
Be the shield that watches over Connacht, as House Terion has done for generations.
Oh. Did I set a bonfire in here? Yeah. Let's talk to our boy Arthur. What do you think of Yvain's decision and the Grail quest?
It is a bold decision, and I am glad he finally made it. It was wise of him to invoke the old laws. Camelot will not dare to break them, and the men here will remain in Connacht, at least until the lives of its people are in immediate danger. It's an ancient law I established myself. It is good that he is not going alone. I honor the courage of those who follow him, although none of us can say if they will return. Even if Yvain does not return, his actions will be remembered. Of that, I am certain.
See, he sounds like a pretty upstanding guy. Tasty food. vegetables.
I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful.
Find the sword.
I am the wall between order and ruin.
You can't just allow for things like that to happen. Not ever again. Not when the kingdom is beginning to find its way. You're the king, and that comes with a whole lot more responsibility. You can't let people like Merlin do what they want, even if their intentions are pure. You must see the danger now.
The memory of Seawall is my burden. Harder to bear than I'd like to admit. But I've realized that his story is what happens when power answers to no one.
Then do something so that a tragedy like that never happens again.
Palamedes, you've always spoken your mind, even when I didn't want to hear it. You've stood beside me through the darkest days and fought not for glory, but for Avalon and its people.
I have done only what I believe was right, nothing more.
Yes, and that made me realize that Merlin was wrong. The legacy I leave won't endure through the legend of a single man, whether it's me or anyone else. I decided to give my sword to the Horns of the South, to bind them not to me, but to the people. But Avalon needs more than that. It needs structures, memory, and resistance to corruption. It needs the foundation of something greater than any one of us.
A shield.
Yes, one to guard Avalon, even from itself. You've proven yourself time and again, so my shield is yours, Palamedes. Not just to wield, but to become. Let your bloodline anchor what my reign could not.
And you believe I am worthy of such a responsibility? I will not fail you, my king.
Don't carry this burden for me, Palamedes. You never have. Carry it for Avalon. And may your name be a blessing upon this land for generations to come.
One thing I wish the cutscenes were rendered a little bit better. What are you doing in there? How many more things we got? Yeah.
Now I understand. The shield isn't an object. It's the bloodline itself. But I also remember the shield was meant to resist. Not enemies, not blades, but corruption, compromise, cowardice. Palamedes understood that. Nothing I've seen here reminds me of him. Nothing resembles the kingdom we were trying to build. Lord Yvain, a joke of a man.
What?
A mere shadow of his ancestor. Not worthy of his title, nor of leading his people.
The heck, he was all about him just a second ago. Aren't you being a bit harsh?
I tried to build something lasting. Something that wouldn't depend on me to survive. I distributed power, tied it to oaths, not blood. Gave regions autonomy, left behind symbols to bind them. But what we've seen so far, that's not a kingdom. That's theater. People playing at being lords and commanders, taking on roles they don't even understand.
Oh boy, a lot of options. What is it that Denholm and Yvain don't understand?
All I've seen here is fear. Indecisive men wearing the mask of power. But their power comes from symbols they don't even understand. And when a decision needs to be made, they hesitate. When danger appears, they flinch. Denholm, commander of Camelot's forces, is incapable of acting without direct orders. Yvain, a descendant of Palamedes, yet too weak to stand against choices that harm his people. Their fear breeds indecision. If you cannot choose, you cannot protect. And if you cannot protect, Avalon rots.
Fair point. But Yvain did choose to seek the Grail. That has got to count for something.
It was you the men here responded to, and you who rekindled it. You did all the work, turned the situation into something Yvain could exploit. Without that, Kuanacht would still be waiting. For what? A miracle? That's why I have to come back. Without us, without hands that act, this land just waits and rots.
Told him Merlin may disagree. What did you mean?
Merlin wanted me to become a symbol. But I realized that one person, one myth, won't be enough. This kingdom needed more. It needed to stand on stronger foundations. And so, I left mementos behind, to serve as cornerstones for various facets of the kingdom. It seems we were both wrong about this.
Except for the symbol of the shield, what did Palamedes receive?
I named his bloodline the Shield of Kuanacht, and granted them dominion over this menhir, with full autonomy. The land here is among the richest in Avalon. This place was meant to stand as a counterweight to Camelot's rising power.
What would you do in this situation?
Turn every resource toward understanding why the weirdness is returning and stopping it. Hiding in Camelot is cowardice. Staying here? Stupidity. But what I would do doesn't matter. This is precisely why Palamedes was made Avalon's shield. To judge for himself what serves the people. Even if it meant standing against me.
Why do you think the kingdom isn't prospering?
We gave our people peace, but they've come to take it for granted. Perhaps those who live without struggle grow soft, and in comfort, they let go of their values. Symbols, without the will to uphold them, are little more than ornament.
What do we do now?
Well, my friend, they still call me the once and future king. Still hold feasts in my name.
How do you know?
Feasts won't save them, but action might. We've wasted enough time. Let's move to the Forlorn swords and find my crown. Let's make me whole. It's the last hope for this wretched kingdom of ruin.
He was the shelter against the storm. He was the vow unbroken, the bulwark that stood when all else fell.
Guess the crown's the last thing. The hell am I?
Stay quiet. Stay safe. The less attention, the better.
Like that?
Ah, you need something?
Nope. Don't be suspicious.
Are you sure you want to do this? You can still back out. Camelot will surely forgive you for this insubordination.
I have no other choice. I will either return with the Grail or die in the attempt. Nothing can change my mind.
Fine. Do as you will. I'll gladly hear people's reactions to their own lord abandoning them, especially now, when all hope is fading along with the Menhir. Don't say I didn't warn you. Look who woke up. You're a bit late, though. You missed the show.
What show?
Our Lord gave a rousing speech to his subjects explaining why he's going to leave them in these dire times. I'll leave you two. I need to start cleaning up the mess you made, Yvain. And before I forget, some shady-looking character was looking for you. Didn't tell me his name, but said you're old friends. Said he'll wait nearby.
Greetings, friend of our house. What may I do for you today?
That's a lie. When are you setting out?
As soon as the necessary preparations are complete. With any luck, it won't take much longer. And Sam will assume my duties in my absence. He is my most trusted man, and he is respected by the people. For now, he's assisting me in gathering supplies. I do not know when or if I will return. Connacht and its people must be ready for either eventuality.
Maybe this will give him a little encouragement.
Really? I hope he supports my decision to embark on the quest for the Holy Grail. Although, in truth, it doesn't really matter. I made my decision, and I'll stand by it. Whether my noble ancestor approves or not. Well, and now you are the shield of my people.
No, I'm
I
not.
trust you will ensure that his blessing is not squandered. I had not considered it that way. I do not seek fame, only justice for my people. I want to give them the chance that Camelot failed to provide, but your words are kind. The story of my family began in glory, and in glory it will end. Farewell.
Look who it is. Looky, looky. You gonna try to fight me again? I'm pretty buff now.
Well, well, look at you. Moving along nicely, aren't we? You're piecing him back together faster than I expected. We're getting closer to the end. And since you've proven yourself so capable, maybe it's time. You should have enough power now to enter his mansion. Here, go to this place and see if the door opens for you.
Arthur's mansion?
No. If you want to know the truth about the man pulling the strings, it's time you took a look behind the curtain.
Why
It's
don't
the
you
house
just
of
tell me?
someone I once called my employer,
Oh,
Orin.
okay.
The same one whose plans got you out of the island asylum.
What's in there?
I don't know. We stopped seeing eye to eye on certain things, and our relationship soured.
And that's all you wanted?
No, not really. There's one last piece of Arthur's soul waiting for you. The third artifact. His crown, this time. You'll find it deep in the Forlorn Swords, in the capital city of Dalriata. Meet with Gerfan. He'll either attack you on
Gerfan.
sight, or explain everything patiently, depending on how he feels about... Oh, you'll see for yourself.
How he feels about what? And then...
Once you're done, meet me at the Charred Conclave. That's where we'll finish this, one way or another.
What we got over here? You create another blast of energy when the King's Souls ends. Enemies take the amount of damage you have dealt to them once again after it ends. When using the King's Soul, a weird shield collects 10% of the damage dealt to you. When the King's Soul ends, you gain mana shield. Nah, I don't like that. Not that one. Hold on. Let me get over to my stash. Let's see. It's a pretty cool looking sword. Five dexterity. Hmm. Hmm. I take that. Increase spell power by 20%. So that does. Gotta remember that one. Hold on. Let's take a look. 17 to 20. Does less. That increases my mana shield by 10. It does spell power.
I guess I didn't.
Why did I gotta put the... The heck? What is my dexterity at? It's at 4. So if I put that 1 point in, I can use that sting. Uses more stamina. I gotta put the freaking blacksmith. Yeah, he's down there. What was I gonna do? Shoot. What the heck was I wanting to do? Good Lord, I came down here for something.
You're just...
What the hell did I come down here for? Hey, what the heck? An open slot on here?
Got something for me?
It's like, that's a nice one. The stats are, but Queen's Crown. It's poison. Did it not take? That. I don't know if I would be able to get these down enough to be considered lightweight. All right.
You're just...
Heavy endurance if I want to go that route. Before we leave, we'll talk to these guys. See what happened with them.
Nice to see you.
I talked to Gil. He told me he killed Grandad.
He swears it was an accident. Can you believe that? My little brother saved my life.
Saved your life? How?
Gil came into the house just after Grandad had beaten me unconscious. He told me the old man wouldn't stop, even though I was out cold. So, my little brother grabbed an iron pot and gave the bastard a whack over the head. Poor kid panicked afterward and ended up dropping Grandad into the well.
That's where we get our
Serves the
water,
old
man.
codger right. I just wish Gil hadn't felt the need to keep it to himself all these years.
Do you remember anything about the night?
Not much. Grandad beat me until I passed out. It was probably the closest he came to killing me. When I woke up, I was in pain. Grandad was gone, and Gil just patched me up and then acted like nothing had happened. We never said a word about it. I guess we both wanted to forget, just for different reasons.
Does Gil want to stay on the farm?
No. We talked about it, and the only thing keeping him here was guilt. But I promised to back down a bit, let him do his own thing. He's gone to talk to Yvain's master of horses about taking him as an apprentice. I'll miss him, but I guess it'll do us both good. Thank you for what you've done for us. May the All-Mother bless you.
Ooh, what'd you give me? Increases encumbrance by 45. That'll be good to throw on if I need to. Alright, after finding the first two parts of King Arthur's soul, Excalibur, and the shield, I've learned that the last part should be somewhere in the Forlorn swords. All right. I guess this is considered Act 3. Yes.
Step closer. I won't bite.
What happened to you?
Good to see you, stranger. Not many souls pass through these lands anymore. A weird night hit, and I ran out of cobweb. Nothing to worry about. I've suffered worse back in the day. I'm Kedron of the Volker tribe, by the way. And you're clearly not from around here. What brings you to our humble homeland? Just don't tell me you're a Camelosian spy. I'll fight you if I have to, but I'd prefer to get my strength back first.
It's my first time here, just exploring. I'm not for Camelot, but I'm looking for King Arthur's artifacts.
Bold of you. If I weren't injured, I might have fought you anyway, but since you're already here, and I need some time, and to answer the question you haven't asked yet, yes, there's something in it for you. Like not being killed by...
Sounds like an offer I can't refuse.
Oh, you could, but you wouldn't get far. I need you to find Gerfan and inform him of my situation. I can't complete the task he gave me. He's also the one who can grant you safe passage through our lands. Without it, things might turn bloody real quick.
Where can I find
The
him?
capital? You can't miss it. It looms over everything, always watching, like an
Always
overbearing mother.
watching.
Used to be the place where all the tribes came together. Now it's quiet. That should tell you something. Head for the sword on the horizon. You'll find your way. Ah, I'll be fine. Just make sure Gerfan knows. Gerfan is the voice of the tribes. They say Mother herself blessed the runes of his fate. But I'll give him this. The tribes are too busy tearing each other apart. Those days of sitting together to plan a future. There's no future left. Just snow, ice, and the weirdness. Still.
What's a moot?
From long ago, from back when we still carried the respect, I was there when tankards slammed in unity, our axes hit the moot table in anger. Gerf trusted me, told me things he never shared in public. But things change. You'll meet plenty of Dalrita out here. A gathering of the Dalrita tribes, called by the voice. Used to happen in times of peace, but there hasn't been one in years. Not sure. No need to gossip. Though I'll admit it.
Okay. Well, just so happens I needed to find him anyways. Let's see what we got around here. Some new enemies. Some. Oh. Oh, damn. Potato. damn. Oh shit. Yes. Increases movement speed multiplier by 33. God damn, 20 spirituality. What are you doing? How the hell do you do that? Miss me. Damn, these little jumping around like crickets. Damn. Get him. Well, they sure did up the difficulty. Another one. Hey. Get off. Oh. Unfair. Oh, now he falls. Heck, why are these guys acting like they're not dead? Oh, Jesus. Little bitch. What the hell is going on here? Oh, this. Not good. God damn it. Ooh. Shit. Freaking weird night. That's all I need. Later. Ah. Sheep's head. Ooh, each point in spirituality increases your summons max health and damage. Well, still pretty good. What the hell? Hey. Oh, those are the guys I sent down there. Hmm. Meteorite. Oh boy. God damn, there's so many of them. Oh no, you don't. God damn. Fucker's dead. Severing ray. What's this? Shoots a single powerful ray. '20 spirituality. God damn it. What? Yes. Damn. 33% increase. Oh. Man, I thought it was going to be easy to get to that freaking place. I don't even know how you get to that place. Well, She on here? It's like the only mission that doesn't give me like an actual marker. So, looks like I need to get over here. here, can I? Oh, there's the bridge I need to go to. Well, that was a big waste of time coming up here. Okay. Oh, shit. God. Oh, wretched. Head out. I don't really want to go in there. Guess we can. We're here. Who the frick is this?
Stop! Don't come any closer. Are you alive? Or a ghost?
Who's asking?
I'm the one asking questions here. Though, looking at you now, I won't kid myself. I wouldn't stand a chance in a fight. Name's Sylvius. I've lived here many years now.
Del Rita?
What? Gods, no. I'm hiding from Del Riata. And since the war's still on, and you don't look like a Riata, I say, welcome. We can hide together. It's safe, more or less. You get used to the dark. At dusk, before the weirdness creeps in, I go out to, well, I hunt.
Why'd I... Talking about what war? Why did Camelot attack Gunvald?
I wondered about that too. When the order came, the Del Riata aren't the friendliest neighbors, sure, but they've never done anything to us. And they had a deal with King Arthur. They could rule their lands their way. So why the bloodshed? I thought, and finally it hit me. When you don't know what it's about gold. Or something else worth taking. So I figure those fine knights of the Round Table made a deal to bleed the Del Riata dry. Because it's miserable back in Camelot. The city's nothing like the capital from the old stories. It's a stinking gutter. No wonder they're after coin.
What war?
The war with Del Riata started with the Gunvildar lot. But I heard Galahad say he'd bring in reinforcements and push on. And the Del Riata, I used to think they were savages. But even though they do fight like wild beasts, and I'm done helping with this.
How long you been here?
Well, since Camelot crushed the Gunvildar. Don't know how long exactly, long enough. A few lads and I never got the retreat order. They left without us. We had no choice. We had to hide, had to survive. That's how I know the war is still going.
But the war is long over.
What? No, that can't be. I hear battle sounds every day. They're so loud. Feels like the war's going on just over the hill. Maybe it is the weirdness. I've heard it can... I don't know.
Maybe your comrades just went home.
Who knows? I've been alone ever since. Alone in so many years. If I go back home, they'll think I'm a spy. But if I stay, I'll die here, alone. When you leave, I might never speak to anyone again. I'll just rot here in this dark, cold cave.
I think you should take the risk. Go back.
Maybe I will. I'll go back as a beggar. You're right. I'll pack some. Thank you. I won't be needy. Before we part, his treasures weren't any use to me. Not in... So I'm passing it on to you.
What'd you give me? Improves the reliability of your attacks, helping you deal stronger blows more often. What's up here? Yeah, we did it. Friend or foe?
It's crawling with monsters out there, isn't it? I'm hiding here to get my strength back before moving on. They call me Runner because I'm a fast runner. If I were still with my tribe, I'd have introduced myself as Shabba. But Scarin the Skin Taker gave me that name, and I just got used to it.
You were cast out.
Not really. My greatest sin was being a Gunvolder who survived. None of the other tribes would take me in. They think my survival goes against everything the Delrita stand for. Can you believe that? As if surviving is beneath the Delrita. Who needs us dead? Only the worms in the ground. So I joined Scarin the Skin Taker's band. We were like a family, until Scarin decided there was no place for me in his ranks.
Who is Scarin?
He's the top dog around here. After I joined him, he called me Runner. Said it was for how fast I run away from a fight. He's one mean son of a bitch. At first, it seemed like we all shared the same idea, uniting the Delrita, even the Nameless ones. But over time, he started losing it. He sees conspiracies everywhere, trusts no one, stuff like that. I think the power got to his head. I've heard it happen sometimes.
Where are you headed?
Out of here. Anywhere. The farther the better. I've got just one last piece of unfinished business keeping me in these lands. But I need a lot more strength before I finish my mission. And all these monsters sure aren't making things any easier.
What mission's that?
I want to get rid of Scarin the Skin Taker. He shouldn't rule over anyone, and he certainly shouldn't try to unite all the scattered Nameless under his banner. But if he succeeds, the way he is now, he'd have us attacking our own brothers. I've had enough bloodshed. One eye's off to his war, and word is that Gurfhan wants to call the moot and go to war with Camelot. Or with one eye for going after Camelot. Either way, it ends with us spilling more of our own blood.
It's quite a reasonable take for a former bandit.
But it's the truth. And I was thinking, You see, if Scarin were to be killed by someone outside the Delrita, not only would he die, so would his legend. My Nameless brothers will see the truth. Someone wiser will take his place. and we'll live in peace. Exiled, maybe, but still honorable.
All right, I'll have him.
Great! Bring you on.
Yeah. Well, there's gotta be 3 of them. What? What the? It's freaking in the ground.
got? You survived that! This is my lucky day! Your gold belongs to us now! Your money or your life! We'll make sure one of you... You're only making me angrier! You're no match for our bag! This is
Oh,
my lucky
bullshit.
day! You're in for a world of hurt! I'll make you pay for that! Your money or your life!
A chick? I had no idea. Poor. Ooh, spell. I probably can't even use. Shoots a large burning projectile. Shoots a massive burning ball of fire. Can use it. Does less damage and everything. It's not even worth it. What the hell is that?
We're not alone. You'll regret this. This is gonna hurt. Your money or your life? I'm not big. Your road is here. Take that, fool. You're only making me angrier. Your wealth is ours. This is my lucky day.
Oh shit.
You're only making me angrier. You'll regret this. This is my lucky day.
Who is...
Your wealth is ours. Your money or your life? This is how it's done. Give up now. Hi.
So we go this way. What? That didn't give me... Why didn't that give me a buff? That sucks. Oh, damn it. Just one fight after another. Damn it. Where are the chains going to? Yeah, that took forever. Hello.
I sensed your approach, my king. I, Gurfan of the Gunvaldir tribe, salute you as my forefathers decreed.
How did you know I'm not alone?
Ah, so you're still speaking with your own voice. Good. At least I won't have to bother with that formal drivel Camelot loves so much. Tell me, how does it work with the two of you? Does the king speak through you sometimes? Or is he just a passenger in your head? Will he ever come out and talk to me face to face? Or does he just sit there quietly, never getting involved? Either way, I've got a few things to say to him. Not exactly polite ones.
We talk in specific conditions.
Ah, so he won't be speaking. Still too weak, is he? Not surprising. Well, then give my regards to the old man. Tell him the Gunvaldir tribe stayed loyal to the old treaties right to the end. The same can't be said of the Camelocians. A pack of cowardly dogs without honor. I hope Arthur's squirming in your head, seeing what his beloved capital has been up to.
What kind of treaties did you have with Arthur?
Normal ones. Honorable. He entrusted us with the Forlorn swords and his crown, the one he used to command giants. We were sworn to guard them. In return, Camelot was supposed to leave us alone, now and forever. But the Camelocians didn't hold up their end of the deal. May their souls rot in the weirdness. Can you hear me, Arthur? The treaty is rubbish. I'm rallying the tribes, and we're marching on Camelot. Nothing can stop us anymore. Except ourselves, damn it.
King Arthur wants to reclaim his helm.
Why? He's barely gotten his life back, and not even all of it. Does he have a death wish or something? There's a passage, sure. And if you're Arthur, it will open for you. Go ahead, if you think you're strong enough. Nobody's gonna stop you. But let me warn you, it's not going to be an easy journey, or a short one.
What do you mean?
Well, the giants are asleep, at least on the surface. But below, What if they wake up when they see Arthur? I doubt they'll be happy. And if the giants weren't enough, there are still the monsters and other surprises. The legends about this place make it all pretty clear. If I were you, I wouldn't go in there. At least, not until you're sure you have the strength to handle what's hiding inside, or without the blessing of the tribes, as agreed 600 years ago. You'd know that if you remembered our agreements, Arthur.
Blessing of the tribes?
Yes. The funny thing about our king, as you may already know, was that he was pretty sure of himself and his abilities. He knew he could march in there, grab his crown whenever he wanted, so he didn't sweat when he made a deal with our ancestors. He said he'd come back for his royal hat, only if the kingdom was in a dire situation, and if all tribes agreed to let him. Traditionally, this was meant to be done during a moot, an assembly of the tribes, and I'm calling one, so we can help each other out, if you're up for it.
Why would the tribes listen to an outsider?
They won't. Our tribes aren't exactly known for getting along, and gathering them all in one place at the same time. That's almost a miracle. But now they've left Gunvelder in its time of need, and they're ashamed. And that's even worse. That's why you have to shame them even more, so that they have no choice but to come here or risk their honor. And if they say they won't come because, then you'll deal with a because, right? After all, you're the king, aren't you?
What do you need?
Well, I need the chieftains to come here because we have to agree on a united front if we're going to fight Camelot. And I want to make damn sure that we fight Camelot not as a solitary tribe, like hot-headed One-Eye once, but as a united force. But I'm worried that something might be keeping them from leaving their villages. I'd like you to look into it.
All right.
Exactly. There's only one sane course of action, but you do you. I'll be waiting. I'm not going anywhere. As a Gunvelder, I've got nowhere to go anyway.
Kidron sent me your way to tell you won't be able to finish this task.
So, it looks like fate itself decided to push you my way. That has to mean something. But Kedron, that's grim news. He may be blunt as a broken axe, but he's loyal as they come. If he sent a non-Rida in his place, then he knew he was dying, and he chose duty over pride. I won't let that go to waste, and neither will you. Truth is, I'd sent him to do the very same task I've just laid before you. Gather the tribes, call the moot. Now you know how important this is.
So you want to invade Camelot?
An eye for an eye. There's no other way. Does that surprise you? I was the one who honored the old treaties Camelot violated. I was the one who tried to convince One-Eye not to throw people into guerrilla warfare, but to organize a proper military campaign instead. But for that, I'd need united tribes. And getting us all to work together on our own turf? That's
How did you know King Arthur's with me?
King Arthur? His presence clings to you like a shadow, unmistakable to those who still remember him. Your words, your actions, they carry the weight of him. The way you stand, even your damn stubbornness. Arthur always left his mark on those he touched. The Gunvelder haven't forgotten. Betrayed by Camelot or not, our blood still remembers the old king. But don't mistake my recognition for trust. If Arthur truly walks with you, prove it. Show me his legacy still lives and breathes.
Why did Camelot attack you guys?
If you ask me, they got scared. The giant in our village started glowing. Maybe waking up, maybe coming alive. Whatever it is giants do. We were glad, though the other tribes, not so much. They envied us, no doubt about that. And that's probably why they didn't lift a finger to help when Camelot invaded our lands. Us, the Dalrita, we have changed. We're a shadow of our ancestors. But we were not the first to raise our weapons.
You were glad the giants were coming alive?
Well, you see, the giants for us are a bit like gods. We call them our protectors. It's a tradition dating back to the battles of the Age of Legends. The Dalrita befriended the giants long before Arthur ever did. There was peace between us, even when we stood on opposite sides of the war. We honor them because we believe that when they awaken, they will repay our care with their protection. It's good to have allies like them.
How many tribes are there?
As of now, 4. The Volker, the Svein, the Ulfra, and the Toyd. Each one with its role, each one with its problems.
Regarding the moot.
Yes? Who have you managed to convince?
Nobody. Oh boy. Can I go in here? Don't do. Good amount of missions to do. That will wait until the next one.